What's up, nerd family? What you gonna do when we're talking about Chris Hemsworth as the Hulkster brother? Welcome to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tifftastic.
Yeah. All right, guys, welcome to the channel once again. My name is Enosh. Like you said, this is Tiffany, and today we're talking about some fun casting that happened over the weekend.
Yes.
And that is Chris Hemsworth as the one, the only, Mr. Thunderlips himself. My dog is worried horribly right now because I just did that. But the one, the only, the Thunderlips himself. It's all good, buddy. It's all good. Hulk Hogan.
He's macho.
We're going to leave it in. It's all right, brother.
He's macho dog.
Macho dog, Randy said. Oh,
Savage.
yeah, what's up? We're going to have to cut to something else.
We're having technical difficulties with our dog.
All right. All right, so now that that's done. So anyways, Chris Hemsworth is going to play the Immortal
Yes.
Hulk Hogan in a biopic about Hulk Hogan. Uh-oh. The finger started waving. Don't get... The man might look down, but he is not standing. The finger starts going. No. He starts shaking. The movie starts rolling. And, man, I what do you think of this, Tiff?
I think it's a good choice. I can see him playing a young Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And, he's already got the body from Thor, and you just, if he can get the voice down, and I'm just interested to see what they can do with him.
I'm telling you, when I first heard this, I stopped and I went, yeah, I can see it. Landon from the channel here, Landon Calrissian, he looked at me and goes, no, I don't see that working. And I'm like, dude, that's perfect. That's perfect. I can't really think of anybody.
Is he gonna shave just right here?
Just this, like, right here, just look like that, had the blonde. Like, I cannot wait to see this movie, watch that music kick in, and watch Chris Hemsworth come walking down the aisle.
I'm a real
American,
when
man.
He's not. He's Australian.
But you know what? Yeah, really. But I did hear that this possibly may not even deal with any of that. That this may just go up to him winning his first WWF title. Yes, I said WWF.
You mean going up against his dad and dad not wanting him to be?
Yeah, and then kind of like going up to when he back in the days, like the early days of Hulk Hogan, of like taking on the Iron Sheik and stuff like that. I don't even know if it'll get up to like him taking on Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3.
Or the first time that he wrestled him when it was just like off the books kind of thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, because for years, Hulk Hogan and wrestled Andre and stuff, in smaller venues and things like that. I know they pitted it as the first time they'd ever met, but it wasn't. But it'll be interesting. I mean, like, what will this biopic actually consist of? I mean, I'd love to see like a full on thing of his life.
Yeah.
Everything from the early days all the way up to the WWF days. Back in the day when we watched him as kids. And he was the Hulkster. Right, and did all that jazz, and I mean, and took on the Ultimate Warrior. I mean, I'm just thinking of like all the cameos that could be in this movie.
But they'd have to be actors because half those people are gone.
I know, like,
unfortunately.
I know, but I'm like
Warrior's
thinking about
gone,
like
Macho Man's gone. There's just all these people that.
Who would you cast as Macho Man? Who would you cast as the Ultimate Warrior? I mean, like all those great matches.
Put it down in the comments and see if
oh my goodness. Like, my goodness, I would love to see all this stuff. I mean, it's just also like when he turned heel and started the NWO.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Right? I mean, like, but from what I've heard so far, that the information that's come out is that this will just go to the early years of Hulk Hogan.
I'm still okay with that.
But I still.
That means they're going to have to cast someone as his wife and all that other stuff. And
tell you, someone's going to have. They'll at least probably have the Iron Sheik in there and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to all of that, man. I'm looking forward to all the cameos, to see who's going to be in there, who's not going to be in there. But Chris Hemsworth, I think he can do it. I really think he can. I think that it will be a cool movie to see. And a lot of these biopics that have been coming out lately, of all the films to hear about a Hulk Hogan one, it just makes sense. It really does.
They're taking all of the things that I grew up with. My dad raised me on Queen, listening to Elton John, and now like the wrestling I grew up on as a kid, it's like they're taking my childhood and they're kind of like trying to remake it, just like, hey Tiff, remember this?
Yeah.
They're making a movie about it.
They're all sitting in Hollywood,
yes.
and they're like, I wonder what else Tiff did when she was a kid.
What I like.
Let's make that movie. All right, something that Tiff will remember. But see, that's the thing about wrestling is that
They can
wrestling.
make an Alice Cooper movie now. Just saying.
Wrestling is one of those things that has touched many people's lives.
How many times did I tear up watching the $1 Million Man's movie about the autobiography about what happened to him?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
wrestling movie brought me to tears.
there are a lot of people who make fun of wrestling, but I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you will never hear that from us because we have been a wrestling family. We have loved wrestling for years. We don't watch it as much now as we used to. There was a period of time when the boys that was our lives.
It was.
Was
we
wrestling.
were going to SmackDown. We were going to Raw. If we weren't there, we were watching it.
Oh my
the
goodness.
Kids still have their own tote of all of their entrance outfits from when they used to come in and wrestle with him.
Oh my goodness! When they were little, we used to wrestle all the time. We had belts. We had everything else going on.
They still have them. They just don't fit them anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of fun with wrestling, and of course, I watched it as a kid. I went through different phases. I mean, I watched it as a little kid. I watched it again as a teenager after I hadn't watched it for a while. I kind of got back into it when I was about 12, 13. Me and my buddies, we used to pay my grandma money. We'd all chip in and get the pay-per-views. So, I mean, I remember watching WrestleMania 6 when Hulk Hogan took on the Ultimate
Me
Warrior.
and my cousins watched that.
I mean, that year during WrestleMania 6 was when we watched literally every pay-per-view that year, me and my buddies, because my grandma let us pay her to pay for the.
Is that the one with the horn of boots?
We got to watch every pay-per-view that
Yeah.
year, and so when there were only like 4 pay-per-views in a year, it wasn't every other week, but those were good times. And then skip a little bit later when I was like 20, 21 years old and Hulk Hogan went heel, the NWO started. It got my attention all over again. I hadn't thought about wrestling in forever, and then all of a sudden wrestling was right there again. And I was watching
seasons of it.
And I was watching every Monday night because everybody was glued to their set to see what Hulk Hogan was going to do. So people can say Hulk Hogan was cheesy. People can say they don't like Hulk Hogan. They can say all the negative things about Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan has not been a perfect guy by any stretch of the imagination. He's made a lot of mistakes, done a lot of things wrong, but the thing is Hulk Hogan has definitely been part of the vernacular of my generation.
Yes.
And the fact that he was the ultimate good guy, then he became the ultimate bad guy, and then came back and wore the red and yellow again, and then it was this hybrid thing of like being Hollywood Hulk Hogan and the Hulkster that we all knew, and going back and forth between that. And so when you say the name Hulk Hogan, people know exactly who you're talking about.
They just want to know which genre, which generation.
Yeah, I mean, Hulk Hogan has surpassed, that level. That he has that status in our culture where people know and love Hulk Hogan. And even when Hulk Hogan has made the mistakes he has and said some things that he shouldn't have said, and done some things that he shouldn't have done, people have still been willing to forgive Hulk Hogan because they just love him. He's just a persona that's bigger than life, and so to be able to see his story on the big screen, yeah, man, I'm down. Like, Tiffany and I, we didn't watch wrestling for years, and then when we started dating, we started watching wrestling again, and like she said,
that's when we fell in love with CM Punk.
Exactly. And so we just we love wrestling. And even though we don't watch it like we used to, we just watched the Royal Rumble with some friends of ours a few weeks ago, and it's one of those things
it's like a soap opera. You just gotta be like, okay, what's going on here? Okay, I'm back in.
Yeah, I'm back in. Like, you cannot watch for a while, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, yeah, okay, I'm good. I get it. Let's go. Let's watch it. And you just can. And so I'm sure that there will be other time periods of our lives where we are back into wrestling again. We had the network for the longest time, and I'm sure we'll one day be right back in there again. But I'm excited about this. You excited about this?
I am. I can't wait to see him as Hulk Hogan and see the story and just see how he personifies him.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a really cool thing.
Yes.
And I look forward to it. But what do you guys think down there let us know down in the comment section. Let us know who your favorite wrestler is, who you would love to see as a cameo. Ooh, yeah. Let us know. Let me know, brother. Who you want to see down in that comment section? Who do you want it to be in there? Me and my buddy, we once did this little thing as Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Hulk Hogan, basically the retirement years. And we couldn't talk for like 2 days afterwards because there were so many brothers and dudes and stuff like that on the recording that, man, like we were just like, ugh. You know, but hey, let me know,
The
dude.
ask for cream rise to the top.
Because the cream rises to the top. Yeah, that's right. Inside, outside, no way. Disqualifications, I don't care. Because let me tell you something, brother. When the Macho Man Randy Savage comes at you with the Hulkster, brother, there ain't no one who can stop him. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Let us know down in the comment section what you guys think. We want to hear from you because that's what we're all about here. Because what is the Poindexter Lounge, Tiff?
It's a place for nerds.
That's
all
right.
kinds of nerds. Wrestling nerds.
That's right. Even those nerds who wear glittery underwear and nothing else. All right, guys. Until next time, my name is Enosh, a.k.a. Enosh Vet, along with the lovely...
Tifftastic.
That's right. And don't forget to hook up with us on social media. All of that is down in the description below. We want to hear from you guys, all right? Because we love you. We love you, brother. So, what you gonna do when the Tifftastic and the Noshter, the Enosh Vet, runs wild on you?